For MMADieHards.com, I'm Maggie Krol. Season 12 of The Ultimate Fighter. The top 28 names have been released, and I'm standing next to one of the contestants, Andy Main. And how are you feeling right now to be to have your name released for The Ultimate Fighter?
It feels good. You know, it's been a tough couple weeks since I've been home. You know, a lot of people kind of got wind of it that I might have been on. A lot of people knew I tried out, and everybody and their brother has been asking me. So I'm glad to finally be able to just say, yeah, I was on the show. You know, for the most part, it's a relief.
And you're 21 years old, and you're considered a rookie when it comes to MMA. Tell me when you first started exploring into the sport.
I first started training jiu-jitsu when I was 16. I was just messing around with some friends, and one of my friends had taken a few jiu-jitsu classes, and he just started throwing on some guillotines, some triangle chokes, just different things that you learn in jiu-jitsu, and I had to know what he was doing because I was tired of getting choked out, so I started training jiu-jitsu. And I fell in love with it. I took the sport extremely seriously. I started competing pretty much a month after I started training. After a few years, I had some success, and I decided to step into MMA. A friend had recommended trying to fight. I tried to fight. I actually got beat in my first fight, but it made me realize that's what I wanted to do. You know, that was the kind of competition I was looking for, and I loved it.
The Ultimate Fighter tryouts in North Carolina, over 400 people showed up to audition for the show, and you were chosen one of 28. What do you think differed you from all the other people that went to try out that day?
Obviously, when it came to the selection process, after the tryouts, after, you know, they had decided who had the skills to move forward, you know, I was fortunate. You know, I guess they liked my personality. You know, I just kind of went in there. I wasn't trying to be, you know, anything that I'm not. I just kind of went in there, good attitude, and you know, they liked it, obviously, you know, and liked it enough to give me a shot to get onto the show.
And there's another contestant in the 28. His name is Jeff Lentz from Pellegrino MMA. Do you have any previous experience working with him?
I've actually fought two of Jeff's training partners. One of them I beat, and one, Lester Caslow, is the only guy to have beat me so far in my pro career. And he, and so yeah, like I have seen him around, and obviously he's been training with those guys and was helping them prepare to fight me. You know, so it was interesting at first, and I was, you know, on good terms with him, kind of knew him just from being around, and he was actually one of the guys that I was looking at probably fighting pretty soon.
So being in the cast of 28, you get the opportunity to train with two of the best fighters in the UFC, welterweight champion George St. Pierre and Josh Koscheck. What kind of motivation does that give you as far as getting into the house?
That was definitely a huge motivation. Like I said, you know, who you train with, you know, it makes you who you are as a fighter. And the opportunity to train with really, you know, the two best at their weight and, you know, arguably one of the best in the world is definitely a huge opportunity and something that I did not want to pass up at all.
So if people want to stay updated on you and your mixed martial arts career, where can they follow you?
People can follow me on Twitter at Andy_Main, and they can follow me on my Andy Main fan page on Facebook.
Thank you so much. And you guys can follow Andy Main on Spike TV on September 15th. For MMA Diehards, I'm Maggie Krol.